Just after midnight, a private ambulance arrived at the rear of the Ritz Hotel in London. Screens were put out to protect the coffin from public view, and then the silver van, escorted by police outriders, took the body of Baroness Thatcher to a funeral home. The 87-year-old former Prime Minister was in poor health in recent years, but she had been able to plan her funeral, and she did not want it to be a state occasion. Almost 50 years ago, Sir Winston Churchill was accorded a funeral befitting a wartime leader. A state funeral meant the Queen could attend. A ceremonial funeral for Baroness Thatcher posed questions of protocol, but the palace has confirmed the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh will be there.
I think it's very significant that Her Majesty and the Duke wish to attend. She was a very long-standing Prime Minister, and she was transformational for Britain, but also made such a huge difference in the world. And I think it's very significant that they want to attend in person.
The night before the funeral, Baroness Thatcher will make her final journey to Parliament. Her coffin will lie in the chapel of St Mary Undercroft, and there'll be a short service. On the day of the funeral, a hearse will take the coffin on the first part of its journey, up Whitehall here and past the end of Downing Street. It will continue through Trafalgar Square and onto the Strand until it reaches the Church of the Royal Air Force, St Clement Danes. Here, with the Queen's consent and in common with royal funerals, Baroness Thatcher's coffin will be placed on a gun carriage to be drawn by the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. The cortege will then continue down Fleet Street, and this is where the largest crowds are expected to be. The service at St Paul's Cathedral will be by invitation only. Here on the steps there'll be a guard of honour from all three armed forces, and also the Chelsea pensioners. The Royal Hospital Chelsea is the organisation the Thatcher family has nominated for any donations.
The funeral will be immensely impressive, and the most important thing is it's what Lady Thatcher herself wanted and agreed, and at the level that she thought was appropriate. I think she did not wish to lie in state in Westminster Hall. She did not wish to be similar to Churchill in that respect, but the British public and the world will have a fantastic opportunity to pay their respects to her.
Baroness Thatcher never believed she was level with Churchill, but her childhood hero statue will be the first her cortege passes, and you sense she had great pleasure planning that.